Crypto Haze here, back once again with another cryptocurrency video. Now, this one is going to be a part 2 of my previous video. That was on configuring and running Claymore's Zcash miner. If you didn't see that one, there is a link in the description. Now, in part 1, we covered the most basic configuration to get started with. But this is a very powerful and customizable mining tool. There are many additional options. So we're going to go ahead and have a look at some of those now. So if we go back into the README file, we're looking for the section that says command line options. So there it is, right there. Now, the first few we've already set up in the previous video. Zpool, Zwall, Zpass, password. Those are all necessary to get up and running. Algorithm, or -A, and assembly algorithm implementation, or -ASM. These actually seem to auto-detect and set appropriately. I'm not sure there would be much advantage to setting those unless you're running into trouble. -I is used to set the mining intensity. You can set the values between 0 and 9. So that could be handy if you're not running the best hardware. -old, it says to use this if version 12 of the miner works for you and is stable, but this newer version is not. So the version we are using here is version 12.5. -all pools. That one, set -all pools to 1 if miner does not want to mine on specified pool, because it cannot do. Okay, so some pools require you to use -all pools. SuprNova does not matter. So the next one, -DI, this is one that I use quite a bit actually. It lets you specify which graphics cards you want it to actually mine on. So I have 2 graphics cards, and sometimes I want to only mine on the primary graphics card for one coin or one miner, and then run a separate miner that will only run on my secondary card. Now, these options are easy to use. What you do is you go into your start.bat file that we edited in the previous video, and any additional option you need or want to try to use, just put it in there. Space, dash, whatever the option is. So if I want to specify only running on my primary graphics card, I would put in 0. Your graphics cards are numbered starting with 0. So your first graphics card is going to be graphics card 0. Your second graphics card is going to be graphics card 1. And so on. So we just added that in there. Let's go ahead and just save that and see what it does. Right? So we'll close this one down. This one was mining on 2 cards. If we look right here, total 2 cards. Okay, so let's close that and run this guy. It's setting environment variables. You can see the -DI space 0 is in there. Okay, AMD cards available 2, total cards 1. And if I bring up my hardware monitor here, you can see the first card, the R9 390, is running at 100%. We're trying to. There we go. Alright, now it's good. Good and solid at 100%. But the secondary graphics card, 0. Totally idle. Not doing anything. It's just cooling off. Alright. So let's go ahead and put that back on too. So to do that, we just go back and edit our start file again and just take that off. Save it. Close. Relaunch. And that'll start right up for us. Next option is -F time. This one allows you to specify multiple different pools in case your main one is down or not available. It will automatically switch to another pool that you have specified. Watchdog option is handy. It gives you the ability to shut down or restart the miner, or even restart the computer if any of the threads on your graphics cards fail. -R is used in conjunction with -WD. This is how you specify if you want it to be able to restart. Retry, delay, debug, log file, no fee. This is if you do not want to give the developers the percentage, the 2% developer fee. Now, if you do set this to stop developer fees, it will run slower. So, I don't personally have any problem with letting the developer have their share. Benchmark mode, pretty self-explanatory. -LI is to set low intensity mode. You may have to do this if your cards are overheating. And the next several here let you set target values for your GPU. So you can set things like fan speed, core clock speed, memory speed, power limit, target core voltage, and target memory voltage. You can specify all those right in your start file. I personally like to use Afterburner to set all that. Then you can set your monitoring port if you want it to be something besides the default. You can set a password for the remote monitoring, play with colors, rearrange the order of your graphics cards. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but the option is there. Okay, and then lastly, there's a couple more handy things. For example, there is the config.txt file and the epools.txt file. So, the config.txt file is a file where you can enter each option on a separate line and have additional options that you may want to use at another time commented out. So when you do want to use them, you just remove the, let's see, where is it? Config.txt. If we open that up, this is what it looks like by default. I would assume this is probably the wallet address of the developers. So if you do use this config file as is, you will be paying them. And then these are commented out. So this one, -TT, was here, set target GPU temperature. So if we take this off, it's going to set the target temperature for the GPU to 75 Celsius. Now, I do not want to set that, but as you can see, you can put each option on a different line and have them not commented or commented out. Kind of handy. Okay, and then epools.txt file. If we go in here, okay, it does not, oh, yep, there it is. So in here, this is where you can specify multiple different pools. So for each pool you're going to specify, of course, you're going to need the URL and port. You would get this from your pool's website or wherever they have that information. Your wallet or login.worker name and the associated password. So anyway, obviously this is where you can set up multiple pools, and this is where you would use the -F time option. You wouldn't use it in here, you would use it in your configuration. But using that option allows you to switch between available pools if one is not available. Additionally, we have known issues. If you are running into trouble, this could help you out. There's basic troubleshooting and an FAQ if you want to know more about the Claymore Zcash miner. So here we are. So that's all I have for the Claymore Zcash miner. Setup, configuration, and running. So thanks again so much for watching. If you do have any comments, questions, or critique, please comment below. If you found this video to be informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, be cool, keep mining.